The matter chop hot.
Assembly Diloto. Hey!
Aye.
Shatta Wale and Sarkodie have finally met after a long break. You remember Advice? Of course, after Advice, these two people have never seen eye to eye. But shockingly, these people have been seen and they finally met and it was all cozy and lovely. The conversation is bigger than what probably I'm going to show you in the videos because some people are speaking and I'm surely going to read some of the views that this particular reunion have sparked online. My name is Roland Amate. This is live on Roland Report. Officer Desert is behind the camera helping me produce this particular content. Big shout outs to him, as well as Tete Kwashi Ad Market and Shagzi are also holding us down as sponsors. So we all know that when it comes to beef in the system there, one person who is like the salt in beef, is Shatta Wale. Looks like man has beef almost everybody in this industry. One of them, sometimes it includes his colleague musicians. One of them is Sarkodie, and after they gave to each other left, right, center some few years ago, these two people have never seen eye to eye or come across each other. So many people had their own reservations and conversation about the relationship between Shatta Wale and Sarkodie. But don't forget that these two people also have one of the biggest collaborations we have in this country, Major Girl as well as Dancehall Commando. Even whenever Sarkodie performs, he also performs this song as well as Shatta Wale, also performing some of these songs once in a while. Even not long ago at business moguls or businessman Richard Nyamakwe's birthday party, Sarkodie raised that song, Major Girl, and you should see the response. But then, people still had their own reservations between these two. Until last weekend, over the weekend, a video popped up where in the video, there's businessman SLG, aka Mr. Sledge, as well as Sarkodie and Shatta Wale. But then, Sarkodie's new look has also sparked conversation. Let's go and watch that particular video. When we come back, we have a discussion. The conversation there is long. Aside the ones that people are talking online, I also have a thing or two to share on this particular reunion. I'm sure you are also surprised as I am. But then, me, I'm not too surprised. Because yes, I'm close to Shatta Wale and I know how he behaves, or how he is, especially when it comes to beefs and some of these conversations in the space. Some people may be surprised though, but to some of us who are closer to action or closer to some of these people, we may not be surprised. Not long ago, when you check in my videos, I have one particular video titled Maturity. Shatta Wale posts DJ Slim on his socials. And when Shatta did this, so many people had their own reservations. In that video, I told you how Shatta most of the times doesn't take some of these beefs to heart. Yes, you do something he disagrees on or he doesn't like, he comes out, register his displeasure, and to him, the moment he does that is it. And it is a clear indication of what is happening in the video between Shatta Wale and Sarkodie. Meeting them, if somebody might probably have heard about their beef, they will probably think that by this time but these are matured brothers in the space who have lived, who have served, who have contributed immensely to the growth of Ghana music. These two so far currently are doing exploits or have one of the enviable career in Ghana, in the Ghana music space. But then these are them that people think they are beefing and they are not even on talking terms. But it looks beautiful to see some of these people. Are you also expecting a possible collaboration between these two people? What it means to them? This means that, yes, these people are showing maturity, especially with this reunion. Yes, we may have our differences, we may not agree on certain things, but then when it comes to me meeting you, it is not a fight. It is not a fight. Before I came on set, I was actually planning on a certain content whereby I was going to call MC Portfolio to join me on live on Zoom for us to have that discussion. And the moment I messaged him, he also said, funny enough, I was just watching your video, one of your videos, one of your editorials directed to me. And if you know this, you would know that, Charlie, me and my brother there, it is hand go hand come. Sometimes I press a straw, but small. It is part of the game. But then, Obi which me say, hey, by this time they were so con with me con no. In the game, it is what it is. We disagree to agree. We may disagree on certain things. We may disagree on different or have different ideologies on how we operate in the space. But it doesn't mean we are enemies. And it is what is demonstrated between Sarkodie and Shatta Wale meeting for the first time in a long time after their beef. This is what, and you see, it doesn't mean that if they disagree again, they will not give to each other. That one, they forget it. This one, forget. And the differences. People are asking, so where are the differences between these two people? Well, the differences would be difference in ideologies. You see, there's not one clear-cut way to success. There are different ways to success. So sometimes, where I would want us to pass to be successful may not be the same place that you would also choose for us to pass to be successful. Therefore, since we are in the same space, sometimes there may be clash of ideologies, and that will be it. But the difference between them is not that much. Me, I always tell people that these artists there, one mother, one father, they are all the same. Forget who you are fighting for. It is about the ideology you believe in and what you are pushing at other times. Some people are asking, do beefs really exist? Yes, they do. They really, really exist. But then, it will depend on the people who are beefing and the kind of mindset they have. Yes, beefs do really exist. But it depends on the people who are beefing and the kind of mindset they have. Fortunately or unfortunately, there are some people that, yes, they understand the beef to the extent that they know this is part of the game. Yes, they know I may not agree with you in like on certain conversations. And it ends there. When they meet you, it is, Charlie, between me and you, we are colleagues. But to some people, beef is beef. You try to chiname to her, you try to we are tinton time, we are done and gone. Done and dusted. Ya paper and sa uhumia trim. Uhumia says no because keep the same energy. In say who na catch me online, who share me offline. There be so data na ni activate. No bagawaya. So yes, they do exist. But then, like I said, it depends on the people who are beefing and the kind of mindset they have. There are some people, the moment you attack them, quote and unquote, to a certain level, it is a no-go zone area for you. They will never see you eye to eye. Recently, we've seen some of them in the space. Yes, there's no need mentioning names, but we know so many people who are beefing and now have not seen eye to eye. But one beef or one reunion that some people are asking is between Stonebwoy and Sarkodie. You remember the Black Love concert when something happened and Sarkodie's manager, Black Nana, or see Stonebwoy bone blow na the plaster family, you know. After that, these two people have also not had a very good relationship like that. Meanwhile, they have a very beautiful song. I think Strength of a Woman by Sarkodie. Stonebwoy was featured on that particular record, and it's a very beautiful record. But then, when do you think these two people are also going to patch up? Since the Shatta Wale and Sarkodie have now seemed to patch up their differences by meeting for the first time in a long while. Now, let's talk about comments about Sarkodie's new look. I know that is where some people's interests are. Some people, when you go online to talk about they say the way Shatta Wale is looking at Sarkodie's head there, he go take this when they beef again. That one there is true. You see the way he saw the head and was like, hey! Sa hair no, or they are too. Forget. But what do you make of Sarkodie's new look? Share with me in the comment section. King Hugh says, now it check like boys for change them a hairstyle too. Cause hey Sarkodie, I'm now in a state of dilemma whether maintaining old sack hairstyle or go for new one. I'm confused. This are the look-alike people. No? When the celebrities look like this, they by force want to look like that one. Inti Sarkodie look alike, but na panta and say chainsaw that there. No? So is he also going to cut the same hairstyle by Sarkodie? And I'm a papa. Sarkodie's new haircut has even shocked darkness of powers, principalities, and darkness. And then they am. See the way Shatta Wale was like, hey, what a headmaster. Flyboy Bit says, we'll quote it to tweet this if it happens. Okay. This is somebody that is asking about a possible collaboration between Shatta Wale and Sarkodie again. Rick Malcolm says, see how Shatta Wale and Sarkodie were having a nice chat last night. Seniors of the game, Shatta Sack. Fabulous says, how can you say a whole Sarkodie is a low budget Drake? Oh. The picture too there. Let me look at the picture. Maybe it's a possible collaboration between Sarkodie and Drake. Move on so low budget Drake say. Nebasak says, Shatta Movement, Ridey, feel free. I say Shatta Movement, Ridey, feel free. You can date some of our girls. We too will go come swim for Shatta Wale pool inside. Sarkodie and Shatta Wale back. Hey. Shatta Movement, activate all body cameras. He also comes again to say the only artist who understands Shatta Wale is Sarkodie. But Sark change pow. That's a last killer. K20 says, the only artist I ever wanted Shatta Wale to reconcile with was Sarkodie. No one was happy when Shatta and Sark fell out. And you can see how both fan bases are excited about their reunion. I chose not to use my platform to throw Sark, and I still stand by that decision. Shatta Music. These are some few comments online about Sarkodie's reunion with Shatta Wale, as well as Sarkodie's new look. Is it giving low budget Drake, or you say Omfansoho? Share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you what you think about this particular reunion and more. And which other people, again, would you also see after this? They should also learn from this and patch up. My name is Roland Amati. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot.
Assembly Diloto. Hey!
Aye. Hey.